guys, how you doing? Codename Big Bear here, or Stuart if you want to call me by my first name. Welcome to, I don't know, a Bears Den review, whatever. I don't really know. I'm not really doing Bears Den so much anymore. It has been quite a while since I've done one. Now, the reason I'm doing this video right now is because I can throw this one nice and quick. Alan Wake dropped today on the Switch. I wanted this for years. For years and years. I even did a video about it. I even did a video about 5-10 games I wanted to see appear on the Nintendo Switch, and Alan Wake was number one. I'm a huge fan of the game. Here's my proof. Hang on. PS5. Illumination. I've got two of these. One went missing. Guidebook. Actual novel. Limited edition that I got day one. PC Limited. PC Collectors. PC sealed collectors, and then a copy that, that one, plus whatever I have on the consoles themselves. I friggin' love this game. Now I would say straight away, just buy the game if you're interested in it. But there are some issues. This game is ugly on the Switch. Okay, so I just showed the Xbox 360 game. The remaster game looks really good. It plays quite well. I've had no issues. There are reported issues that are out there, but I've had none myself personally. I just didn't experience any of them at all. I had on PS5, and the 360 game I played over and over and over again. I played Alan Wake probably 30 plus times all the way through, 100% it at least 10 by now. I'm currently working through my 100% playthrough on PS5 with the remaster. But on the Switch, it dropped today, and I've been waiting for a date announcement for a long time, expecting it to be this month, to be honest. But nothing ever came, and then randomly I saw on YouTube the whatever it is, the trailer drop announcement release thing. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I saw the trailer for the Alan Wake when they dropped. They announced it's actually out today. So I immediately went on the Switch and I immediately purchased the game. There was no question about it. I was just going to do it. I was hoping for a code, but it didn't happen. In fact, it was stealth drop. Makes me worried, and I didn't really think about it until I played the game. And frame rates are bad. Frame rates are bad. Graphically, it's kind of ugly. Really ugly. I think Alan Wake's a pretty decent looking game, to be fair. Even like the original versions of it, it looks pretty decent for its time, especially considering it's 12 years old. The original, at least, anyway. And then the remaster makes everything look quite pretty. It works quite well. Yeah, some people still have some issues with the character models, but hey, I'm alright with it personally. And the story of Alan Wake is just fantastic. I love the story for it. It's very Stephen King. It's very a writer battling darkness with light, which is exactly what the game is, to be fair. And it's full of mystery and full of, because of certain things happening, and kind of all sorts of fan theories. In fact, I'm going to be working on a podcast about it, about Alan Wake and the Remedyverse in general, and hopefully Luke will be giving me a hand with that one eventually when I finally get it up and running. But playing the Switch version on my TV was gross. Really gross. Yeah, I won't be playing the Switch version through my TV at all, in any way, shape or form. I just won't be doing it. It's going to be a case of, if I want to just sit down and play something and I want the TV on in the background, I can play Alan Wake, I'll play Alan Wake on my Switch handheld. Because handheld, it seemed to work fine. It didn't look too bad. I mean, you can forgive it for some things. It is a Switch game. It's the remastered version. And they muddied the graphics to fit on the Switch. I don't understand why they didn't port the 360 version, because it would have looked better, Yeah, it's just, at least it's not a cloud version. It's running native on the console, which is good. And when it's on handheld, it actually runs and looks really nice. The sound quality is still there, it's all there, but the frame rates are still just bad. Really bad. really low. I don't have numbers. I couldn't even tell you what they are, but they are really, really low. Yeah. I'm so disappointed. I love Remedy games. I played the cloud version demo of Control and it ran amazingly on the Switch. It was really impressive. I still not going to get it on the Switch with cloud. Screw that. But just the fact that we got Alan Wake native on the console is a plus. But this game needs fixing, and it needs fixing like now. This is an embarrassment. And for someone who champions this game as his favourite game of all time, and as you've seen, I have multiple copies of this game, and I have multiple copies digitally on thing. There's no physical copy of this, and I want a physical of this for Switch, and I'm not going to get it. Oh my god, they massacred my boy. Oh my boy. What have they done to my boy? There's not only a Godfather reference, but there's also Auntie Donna reference, just in case you're wondering. I don't even know why I needed to explain that. The fact it's handheld, and it works fine, handheld is great, and I love it for that. The frame rates are still a bit iffy, but, you know, it's night and day when it comes to on the TV, docked, to in your hands physically. So if you have a Nintendo Switch Lite, get this game, you're not really going to notice too much, to be honest. You might notice a couple bits here and there, but you'll be fine with it. Visually, it's just bad, as I said, and it needs improving. Textures are just weak. They're really muddy. They're really kind of blown out, or they just don't work. Alan, so in the first scenario of the game, you run across a rope bridge, and Alan just kind of looks like he's floating on top of it rather than actually physically hitting it, like he always kind of used to feel like he did. I suppose it adds to the dreamscape, but at the same time, it's not a good look at all. If I was to give this a number, for Alan Wake, for Switch, for Nintendo Switch, 5. Do I say 5? Am I really thinking that? This is first impression. Like, this is literally, I played it for a couple of hours today. Got through the first 2 chapters, maybe. 5? Do I give it a 5? Painfully, just... I think I'm too personal to this one. Maybe it actually deserves like a 6. Yeah, I think 6. I think 6 is fair. Really fair. Considering I would give this game normally a 10. Straight up. So yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Look out for the Night Springs podcast. That's what I'll be doing. And let me know what you think of Alan Wake on the Switch. Because I'm upset by it. I want to know what you think. Anyway, really sorry for the low rent version of the video. I really didn't have time to edit anything together at all. This was kind of like last minute. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, all of that goings. Don't forget to be nice to each other. Just have a great day. Bye now.